In the summer of 1956, on the dusty back roads of the American Midwest, a car like no other prowled the highways. A bronze beauty with a chrome grille that gleamed like a predator's grin, and an engine that roared like thunder, with a soul as big as the open road. Johnny Russo, a former racing driver, retired after a crash that should have ended his life, left him with a shattered leg and a scarred face, a reminder of the world he once embraced. Instead of leaving the world of speed behind, Johnny found solace in the craft of building cars, pouring his heart into every bolt and every curve. Johnny's garage, tucked away on the outskirts of a small town, became a haven for the outcasts, the petrol heads and the speed freaks. But his true masterpiece was the car that would become known as the Bronze Phantom. He spent years crafting it, piece by piece, hunting down the finest parts, customizing the engine, until it was a beast that could rival anything on the road. The car was his redemption, his way of proving that the fire in his heart still burned as brightly as ever. But what made the Bronze Phantom legendary wasn't just its beauty and power. It was the stories that surrounded it. According to local law, Johnny Russo built the car with a single purpose: to win back the love of his life. A woman named Evelyn, who had left him after his accident, unable to bear the thought of him risking his life. On the track again. She was the one person Johnny could never forget. The one who slipped through his fingers. Evelyn had moved to Los Angeles, chasing her own dreams, far from the small town life. Johnny was convinced that if he could get her to ride in the Phantom with him, she would follow the dreams and the fire that outshone the stars. They chased together once again. And so Johnny set out on a cross-country journey to find her, with nothing but his car, a map, and the determination that comes from a broken heart. To him, the phantom was a symbol of hope and rebellion, a reminder that there was adventure to be found in the wake of adversity. When he finally reached Los Angeles, the city of dreams, he found Evelyn living a life far removed from the one they had shared. She was engaged to a wealthy businessman. Nothing like the grease and grime of the racing world. But Johnny, ever the romantic, was not deterred. He drove the phantom to her doorstep, revving the engine with such a commanding roar that it turned heads and drew curious onlookers from every corner of the neighborhood. Evelyn couldn't believe her eyes when she saw him. Scarred, limping, but with a fire in his eyes that she remembered all too well. And when she saw the car, her world turned upside down. The memories of their time together, the thrill of the races, the dreams they once shared, all came flooding back. She knew she had to make a choice. Stick with the safe, comfortable life, or take a chance on the man who had returned from their dreams to claim her back. Johnny didn't say a word. He simply opened the passenger door of the big bronze phantom and waited. Then, in a moment that would become the stuff of legend, she stepped into the car, closing the door on her old life. As Johnny hit the gas, the roar of the V8 engine echoed through the streets. The phantom sped away, leaving nothing but dust and dreams in its wake. The two of them disappeared into the distance, driving off into a future, somewhere way beyond the horizon.